Hello, hello. We're back with some more Hytale news. The Minecraft killer that is coming back, ready to excite you. Oh boy. We got a post from Simon on Discord in regards to the release date. Let's go ahead and read that. Working on locking down the release date ASAP as soon as possible. We currently need to run hardware tests, wrap up legal docs, stabilize the game, and fix a few security issues. I'll have a precise answer by the end of next week. Pre-orders, name reservation, and account creation will begin as well. All pricing will be announced. We can skip this part because that already has been announced. I'm trying to keep the base price as low as possible so more of you can play Hytale. At the same time, I need to factor in the buyback price, legal fees, and production costs. I'm not going to recoup what I put into this for a long time, even with all the renewed attention, and that's fine. Don't worry about me. Let's take care of the team first. We are almost home. Also, almost 100,000 on Discord in 3 days is insane. Thanks everyone for joining us. He's right. It is insane. The hype for this game is absolutely off the charts. It is just insane. But we're going to unpack this post that he made, and we're gonna break it down. Working on locking down the release date ASAP. Hardware tests, legal docs, stabilizing the game, fixing security issues. Now, what this sounds like, everything is almost ready. We just need to do final checks. Right? You know, that's what it sounds like. However, this is what it signals. These are massive tasks. There are hardware tests, meaning it implies large infrastructure, servers. It's expensive. It's a long process. Legal docs, these are usually done long before you announce pre-orders. Stabilization and security issues. These imply that the game is not in launch shape at all. Saying all this, but also saying the release date is next week, is rather bold. This is usually when devs overestimate progress or they're rushing. I'll have a precise answer by the end of next week. Announcing a release date for the release date is common when PR public relation teams are coordinating marketing. Okay, nothing unusual with that. However, this sounds like there's one guy trying to reassure a crowd rather than a studio making an organized announcement. So this post has the tone, or this line has the tone of, trust me, I'll tell you soon. Okay, well, that's not a bad sign by itself, but again, this is emotionally charged. Pre-orders, name reservation, and account creation will begin as well. Alright, so this one is important, so listen up. Here's what that signals. He wants money before the product is ready. Pre-orders before hardware tests are complete is unusual. Name reservations imply an account back end, yet they're still dealing with security issues. Okay, if the back end isn't secure, then why are you launching account creation? Okay, so this is a bit of a red flag here. I'm trying to keep the price low, but I need to factor in the buyback price, legal fees, production costs. Okay, so this part is very revealing. He is openly admitting that he bought Hytale back himself. He is still paying off the buyback. I thought he bought it back for a discount, so I'm not really sure. we don't have the actual numbers of how much he sold it for and how much he paid to get it back. That's all speculation. So we don't have the exact numbers. But based on this post, he's still paying off the buyback. He also has high ongoing legal fees, and the production costs are on him. Okay, so this does not align with the idea of a 50-person studio or a fully funded 10-year plan. Remember, he said that they had enough funding for 10 years. So this is suggesting that he is financially stressed. He needs a big early access push. He is being transparent, but transparency can also signal vulnerability. When the lead developer says, I'm not going to recoup what I put into this for a long time, okay, that means that he expects to recoup it later. Therefore, he expects significant sales. Therefore, he needs significant sales. This is exactly how early access pressure begins. And it's working. People all over YouTube and stuff, though, they feel pressured. They don't say it, but they're like, oh, I got to do this. I got to support them. I want to see this game. I got to support them and make sure this happens. That's pressure. Don't worry about me. Let's take care of the team first. This is emotionally charged language. It's much closer to, please don't criticize me. I sacrificed for this. Developers with large studios, even small ones, they don't say this. Indie developers under stress say this. This is also known as community priming. It's a subtle form of building loyalty, deflecting criticism, and creating emotional investment. Okay, so it's not malicious, but it's definitely strategic. We are almost home. This is a hype statement. It's not a production one. It sounds like motivational language used when a project is behind schedule. Well, it has been out for 10 years and it hasn't gone into early access yet, so yeah, I'd say it's behind schedule. Almost 100,000 on Discord in 3 days is insane. This is classic hype inflation. Discord numbers are the least reliable indicator of real demand. Why? Because of bots, paid inflators, hype chasers, abandoned accounts, tourists who leave later. Basically, people that just come in there, make a few posts and then they leave. Developers who are confident never cite Discord numbers as proof of success. Developers who need validation often do. Okay, so here is the overall tone assessment. All of these quotes mix optimism, such as, we're almost home, urgency, release date next week, financial vulnerability, as in I need to recoup buyback costs, justification, I'm not going to make money for a long time, emotional appeal, take care of the team first, and hype validation, 100,000 on Discord. This is exactly the kind of messaging you see when a project is 1. Under internal financial pressure, 2. Behind schedule, and 3. Attempting to convert hype into early access revenue. That doesn't mean that it's a scam. It doesn't mean that it's malicious. But it's definitely the beginning of a risky launch cycle. So, does this look like someone with 10 years of funding and a 50 dev studio? No. This quote reads like someone who's independent, under pressure, and possibly overstretched. Someone with guaranteed funding and a 50-person team doesn't talk like this. Someone who's depending on pre-orders does. So that is one of the posts from Simon over on Discord in regards to the release that's coming out. As I've said in another video, once early access starts, then I will go ahead and plop the $20 down and get the game. Now, just so you know, all right, I'm going to say this. I'm going to be straight out, all right? I'm not paying the $20 to support Simon. Okay, that's not why I'm doing it. I am spending this money for you. Okay? I'm supporting you folks, the community. Because the least that I can do is be a good investigator and dig up information from both sides. I can't do that if I don't have the game. Okay? So, I personally need to be objective and non-biased. The only way I can do that is to have a copy of the game. And the only way that I can give you an honest look at the game is to do a live stream. But I am doing this to support you. It's not to support the devs. Okay, I'm not really sure about this game. And this has got all the signs of a game that's going to fail. It's got all the signs of those Kickstarter projects that fail. You know, you got 3 tiers and you get to have your name somewhere in the game and you get these special little cloaks and stuff like that. Yeah, that's a Kickstarter game. That's not what I'm supporting. If the game does come out and it's great, it's wonderful, hey, we all win, right? But with that in mind, I am not going to be like these other channels that is rah, rah, rah. Go, Simon, go. Hytale is so back. We're so back. No. I'm not going to do that. I'm not a cheerleading channel. I just kind of say it how it is. Because I am not doing you any favors by cheerleading and rah, rah, rah and let's go, let's go. I'm not doing you any favors, okay? I want to be able to give you good information. So that's all I got for now. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time for some more Hytale news, because there's plenty of it. Have a killer awesome day.